Hey, what's up guys, Thomas Roger and McNair Music here today, and this is the collab video. We're going to show you guys our favourite merch that we own, plus the merch that each other own, but the other person doesn't own as well. And yeah, let's get straight on the video, let's go.
Hello fellow Sheeran and Thomas Roger fans, my name is McNair Music, I'm from Scotland. I'm also a big Ed Sheeran fan, Ed Sheeran collector, just like Thomas. I do collect other artists as well as like Lewis Capaldi, Eminem, Nina Nesbitt. Huge shout out to Thomas for this video. This is a kind of collaboration I've been wanting to do for a while, and I really appreciate it, as well as just having the opportunity to maybe grow a bit as well from this. My channel is really small, but I'm trying to upload as often as I can. Just a little bit of insight, how I know Thomas. Years ago, I made a post on Reddit about my collection. Thomas seen it, and then one day he reached out to me, and then because of Thomas, I kind of started YouTube again. Then I got ill, so I kind of stopped. But now I'm like back properly. So huge thank you to Thomas, because he kind of gave me the confidence and showed me that like you can make these kind of videos on YouTube without, being judged. And there's people that like that kind of stuff. As I can tell from Thomas's channel, all the comment sections and that, it's mental how active some of you guys are. The Shiro fan base is really, really good, not toxic really at all. And Subtract, of course, that's like a love letter to most of us. It's doing really good. But yeah, so I'm gonna go over some items I've got that I believe Thomas doesn't have, and Thomas is gonna do the same. And then I'm gonna go over some items that we both have. Because as far as I'm aware, me and Thomas have the biggest Ed Sheeran collections going, so this is really cool. Hope you guys all enjoy, and if you ever have a look at my channel, I'll really appreciate that. Keeps me motivated to keep posting, and once again, big thank you, Thomas. Really appreciate it.
So to start off the video, I'm wearing the third Ipswich Town kit from last season, which pretty much Ed made it, and like down here is like equals inspired, like a blackout Ipswich Town kit with everything. Yeah, and also I have the Sheeran 17 on there as well. And you can't find it on the store anymore because, the new season started, and also got the shorts as well, 17. The 17 represents Ed's birthday, the 17th of February, and it's an official number. And also this, the Top Trumps Ed Sheeran card. I got this by pre-ordering this, which I just love so much, guys. Yes. Like Ed symbols there, which I just love so much. With the Ipswich Town top, and also Ed wears his top on the Subtract shows as well that he's been doing. And yeah, that's pretty much this. I think this is pretty rare to find now, especially with Sheeran 17 on the back, and especially this Top Trumps card as well, which is just crazy. That I just love that I own this piece of merch right here. And yes, the next is any order. The Bloodstream promo CD, which I just love so much, and I actually thought McNair actually owned this, but he doesn't. That is just crazy to think about, that his multiplayer collection is so massive, but it doesn't own this. That is just crazy to think about. And I honestly thought he'd own this, but crazy. And he told me he doesn't own this, the Bloodstream promo CD right here. I'm so honoured, grateful that I own this, the Bloodstream promo CD. Yes. On the topic of Bloodstream, Multiply, the second French edition, with McNair's video the other day, that he showed off the first French edition of Multiply with the Rick Ross remix. But then the second French edition, which includes Sing Sai remix, Roof, Nick Fu featuring Ed Sheeran, Later On My Rudimental featuring Ed Sheeran, Photograph Felix John remix, Sing Deezer remix, Thinking Out Loud Deezer remix, and then it also includes the normal edition of Multiply, which, yes, I love so much. Yes. The next thing, Want Some, right here. And this is so hard to find now. That Want Some is so incredibly rare to find now. Like, I'm so proud that I own this. It is the actual the original real Want Some. No, not a fake copy. You can see the Sheeran Lock Limited 2007 there as well, which is I just love so much. And I'm surprised that McNair does not own this either. I know he owns the Ed Sheeran album as well, but and all the EP Sheeran locks, but not Want Some. Crazy. Yes. And then, shall we keep on seeing, actually, the Equals Australian Tour Edition vinyl. The Marble Edition vinyl. Yes, which I just love so much, and it is not even on the Australian store anymore. That's how rare this is now, and I don't know. That's why I opened it, because I thought it'd stay on the store for a while, but it's just gone now. Look at that. Just so good, just so amazing, and I'm a proud owner of it. Like, it's not even on the Australian store anymore, I don't think. And I thought it would be, that's why I opened it. But it just looks so good. The Equals Marble Tour Edition vinyl. Just like with the cover of Equals. And I just love Equals so much. And yeah, yes. And then the Japanese edition of Subtracts. You know, I think this is quite hard to find. Like, the only places you'll ever find this is like Amazon Japan or any Japanese stores, like crazy. And the only on here it has F64 Letter to Jam, which released back in January. F64 right there is on this edition of Subtracts, which releases a promo tribute song to Ed's best mate Jamal Edels, who sadly died back in early 2022. And yeah, such an amazing song, and I'm glad it is on this edition of Subtracts. And yes, and yeah. So only two more things to show on the topic of Subtracts. This right here is so amazing. The Subtracts diary planner is so amazing. And it is pretty much like a promotional tool to promote Subtracts. I got this literally Valentine's Day this year, and pretty much the way that you got this is HQ sent you a message on Instagram or email or wherever, and I only know like a few fans actually got that message, which is just crazy to think about. Yeah. Like 27th, that was the Spotify tease. The 1st of March, which was the Subtracts announcement. The 24th was Eyes Closed released. And then the 5th of May, Subtracts release day. And yeah, and then it has lyrics throughout this as well, like the waves won't break my boat, I'm dancing with my eyes closed, everywhere I look I still see you. And yeah, life can be so beautiful if you try, and everything. Like, I just love this so much, and thank you so much to EdHQ again for sending me the message to let them send the Subtracts diary planner as like a promo gift, which I'm so grateful for. And then one more thing to show you guys. I think the same way EdHQ just messaging me and putting my contact details in is the Tingly Ted's signed bottle, which I'll show it now. I don't like to open it though, because it's just rare. Like the Tingly Ted signed bottle. It's just cardboard. I don't want to wreck the cardboard. You know what? I'll just put a picture on the screen you know, Tingly Ted's signed bottle right there, and I don't want to open it because it's just rare, so rare, and it's signed by Ed. Tingly Ted's promo boxing there, which I just love so much. And yeah, guys, that's it for me by showing you guys my. Oh, one more thing, guys, one more thing. On the topic of equals, I should have shown it with the equals vinyl, deluxe marble vinyl. The equals numbered print. It says 1,000. Mine was 245 out of 1,000, which is just insane to think about. This sold out in only a few hours, I believe, which I just love so much. And as the Butterflies from Ed's Equals album, Bad Habits, all of them, all 14 songs of Equals on this number print, which I'm so proud to own as well. Yeah, just so good. I love it so much. Yeah, that is it from me, and I'll get straight to McNair now, showing his stuff that I don't own and he owns. Let's get straight onto him now.
So for the items I own that Thomas doesn't, I'm going to start with probably one of the hardest to get, especially nowadays. I'm just going to show one, but I do have all 5, and it's the coloured EP set of, I'll just call it the 5 era, since you can get the box set. So this one's the dark blue copy of Loose Change. I ordered them, I think it was from his US site, as a bundle of 5. They're really hard to get now. I have all 5 sealed. I've not really seen many come up. But even Loose Change, that's standard black vinyl Loose Change, is really hard to come by now as well. I'm keeping the subject of vinyl. We have the translucent vinyl of Multiply. So like divide and equals and subtract. Although subtract is free vinyl. Well, multiple actually, from the store. Multiply had this version, which is a translucent green vinyl. This is sealed. I did get this in a bundle, but I'd say I paid roughly 100, which for a sealed copy is really good. These are quite hard to come by, and if you do find them nowadays, I don't imagine they're cheap. They're probably a couple hundred, I'd imagine. So next up, I wouldn't really say this is rare, but the Japanese copy of Multiply. I have a feeling Thomas is going to get it soon enough. He definitely will. But we need 10 items, and this is one of them. Won't lie, it is hard to find things that Thomas doesn't have. As far as I'm aware, I don't know if there's a bonus track, because sometimes it's in English on the back. It's not. But it's got the OB sleeve on the back there, just like the other CDs. Still very cool though. So on the subject of Multiply, we have the Japanese Sing promo CD. Never really seen any more of these on sale. I know they're legit. I can't remember where I got mine. I swear I won this for like £2. I think it was maybe eBay. But yeah, the Japanese promo CD for Sing. It's not much to look at, but it's a promo CD and exists. And the next item, this is 50/50. So it's the Atom Sound CD, promo CD, which has a layout on it. But the thing with my version, Thomas's version, is I have the original, leaflet, promo leaflet that came with it. If I can find the page with, oh, there we go. Which has information on Ed Sheeran and layout and Island Records. So I have that and the CD, which is really hard to come by. I've never seen this booklet ever again anywhere. I don't even remember where I got it, if I'm being honest. And then going up, we have the Eyes Closed Flexi Disc and the Eye Mask, which were from the Subtract pop-ups, which obviously I had to get online. There's no way I could go any of these. I think there was one in London, but for the price and travel and stuff like that, it wouldn't really have been worth it. But yeah, we've got the bundle here, and then there's the back of the Flexi Disc. I have no clue how many of these exist. I don't know. So just saying, guys, let's film this. I don't know if Thomas is struggling, but I'm struggling to think of 10 things I own that Thomas doesn't. So the next item would be the Chobo edition of Multiply and Plus. This is one of the weirdest versions I've ever seen. I believe it is German, but as you can see, one side is Multiply, the other side's Plus. You've got both of them there, and then it's just both standard track albums with Icy Fire as a weird bonus track. I don't know why this is the case. So another item, Thomas does own this, but I have a sealed version of Plus with the live. Oh my god, where is it again? Yes, O2 Shepherd's Bush in London. I was about to say something to do with Australia there, but this is the Australia exclusive version of Plus for some reason, which of course is actually also the deluxe CD. I believe I have a sealed deluxe copy, but having a copy of this sealed is really hard to get, so that is why I'm going to mention this here. And then another CD I think I have that Thomas doesn't, I didn't check with him, is this promo version of You Need Me, I Don't Need You, which has the Lodestar remix and the Culprit remix. Now there is another CD of this, but it is not the promo version, so there's that, I guess. Speaking of promo, we also have the River promo CD. I just checked Thomas's Divide collection, and I think if he had it, it would have been in there maybe. So there's this. Struggling to think of items. And then I'm just calling these both in the same bit. I've got a copy of Live at the Bedford You Need Me with the original re-release stickers from when these were first re-released and sold in HMV. I've only got these two with the two stickers. And then last but not least, I've got this weird Japanese promo CD of Plus. And then I think one of the rarest things I have that I know Thomas doesn't have, that I'm very lucky to have, is the Small Bump promo CD, which you can see here, and of course the disc as well. I think that's everything, all 10. This has been great to do, and I really appreciate Thomas for letting this happen and doing all the work for the editing. And any other things I've got are featured on my channel. I've just released a Multiply collection video. I'm hoping to do the other albums, and I'm sure you've seen Thomas's very impressive collection. And I think that's it for 10 things that I own that Thomas doesn't. This part was really tricky, trying to think of items that I have that are like unique that Thomas doesn't. So yeah, that's everything.
So thank you, McNair, and I'm back now, change of clothing, and yeah, now onto our favourite merch that we both own pretty much. And yeah, so the first thing is the Ed Sheeran self-titled album. That this is pretty rare, and yeah, and we both own it, you know. Track list on back from Open Your Ears to Way Home. I just love this self-titled album so much by Ed. Love it so much. And then this is the CD that got both of us together, me and McNair. The Sounds of the East Coast 2, which includes Ed Sheeran's Saturday on it. This was actually used to be on Spotify, but it got taken down. And when I saw McNair's collection back in, like, I don't know, 2017, 2018 time, I was like, what? The CD actually exists? Like, just crazy to think about. Yeah, you know, Ed Sheeran's Saturday on there. I believe it is still on iTunes and Apple Music, but, you know, I prefer Spotify, and I'm so glad I got the actual CD with Ed Sheeran Saturday on. Pretty much an unreleased song by Ed on this very CD, pretty much, which I love so much. And yes, Live at the Bedford DVD and CD. I just love this so much. Like, I got mine winning on a charity bid in 2020. The Ed Sheeran Made in Suffolk Foundation, I think, yes, charity auction, which I just love so much, and also it's signed by Ed there. You can actually see it on camera. And also the DVD of Live at the Bedford, which I just love so much, and it includes one of my favourite Ed songs ever, We Are. It just is such an amazing, touching song, and it's the only time it features, which is on Live at the Bedford DVD, which I just love it so much. Yeah, I just love that performance at Live at the Bedford. And then the Ed Sheeran promo sampler, which is pretty rare. I think more rarer than the Let It Out promo CD. Yes, it includes Let It Out, You Need Me, Homeless, A-Team. And the only difference with this CD is The City featuring Scorcher, a remix of The City, which I just love so much. The Ed Sheeran sampler right here, which I just love so much. And yes, and then I'm not sure what to show off first. You know, they're both Plus. The Japanese edition of Plus and the Give Me Love promo CD. Yes, I just love the Give Me Love promo CD. It's just the radio version of Give Me Love, no part in glass. Just Give Me Love, the radio edit version. And then the Japanese edition of Plus with the alternative cover and the back cover. And the only difference is the A-Team acoustic version on the back there as well, which is amazing. And also the last three things that I'm going to show you is the Divide Collector's Book Blue Vinyl right there, which is just so amazing, and I love it so much. Yeah, the book vinyl of Divide, which is pretty rare to find now. Back in 2017 when Divide came out, the first of its kind of a book edition, collector's edition. And then with Equals as well, the Equals book, collector's book, which has like a rainbow vinyl, which is so amazing, of Equals, of the book there, and it's like a different, different material, and I just love Equals so much. And yes, and the last one of the book, well, there's two different book editions, but I thought, why not just show it's still sealed, mine's still sealed, guys. The Subtracts Splattered Deluxe Vinyl, Collector's Vinyl, the Flex Edition, the 4 extra vinyl deluxe songs, which is not on streaming services, Balance, Fear, Get Over It, and Hours, and the Flexi Disc track as well, which is so amazing. Yeah, I just love it so much, and with the deluxe cover and back as well of Subtract as well, which is amazing. And yeah, guys, back to McNair now.
So I'm just going to quickly run through the items that me and Thomas both have in our collection. So starting out, we have Ed Sheeran, the Ed Sheeran CD from 2006, which has these tracks on it. My favourite from this probably being Open Your Ears, which also did have a single CD. And as you can see, this is a legit copy. This is really rare. I won mine on a bid. I think it was £50 I got mine for. And then, of course, Sounds of the East Coast. I think I got this for £20. It was 2010. And this has the first ever studio recording, which is Ed Sheeran Saturday. And then we have Live at the Bedford, 2010. The original version, which has the DVD included. So if I open this up, it's a bit of a tricky one. You have the DVD and the CD. The re-releases of this do not have the DVD, so it is very hard to come by. Paid a small fortune for my copy. I think Thomas got his at a way better price. So up next we have the Japanese copy of Plus, which is a very different cover from the other Japanese versions of Ed's albums, and has the A-Team bonus track, the acoustic version. Of course, Big Cat as well. I got this as part of a bundle of other Ed albums, so I can't remember how much I got this for. And then we also have the Give Me Love promo CD. Out of the promo CDs for Plus, this and Small Bump are the hardest to come by from what I've seen out of the 4 singles. So yeah. And then from What Apply, we have the Photograph promo CD. So there's Photograph, Bloodstream, Don't, and Sing, if I remember right. I'm thinking out loud. I've got some of the others. I am missing Bloodstream, but I will eventually hopefully get. And you see you've got the promo description on the back. So moving on to vinyl. Me and Tom both own the pink Multiply version. I have mine sealed. Thomas has his open, so he'll probably have a better showcase of it, which was for the 10 Bands cause for breast cancer awareness. So Ed Sheeran for that year was one of the artists. Mine's not in the best condition despite being sealed, but I've got it at least, and we both own it. And then on the vinyl, I want to call them like book sets, collector book sets, we have the first one he ever done, which was Divide, which of course mine is opened. Voila, and the vinyl inside this is blue, as you can see there. I have two of these. I have this one and I have one that is completely mint and sealed. These did come with a necklace as well. I'm not sure where mine is, but I do have one or two, and one that is sealed. And then, of course, after Divide, we have the Equals book set, because Number 6 Collaborations Project didn't get one, but out of the albums, there's barely any versions of Number 6, which makes sense. It's not a proper solo studio album. So you can see reflection there. Yeah, Equals. I actually can't remember how. I think I accidentally got sent a dupe, or I did accidentally order a dupe. I have 3 of these, and I found out because of Thomas that when they first released, they sold out really fast. So I've not opened mine. It is tempting to open it, but I'm not gonna. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Subtract. And this has the bonus songs and the CD. Now, Thomas got his from the store. I had to get mine off eBay because when it came out, I had no money and they sold out super fast and were all on eBay for like triple. I think I paid £100 for this, which is why I've kept it sealed. But that's the free booklet versions. I think I'm gonna have to give it a Divide just because it was the first one and the coolest. I think vinyl wise, having the big blue vinyl and the necklace, of course, which the Equals and this did not come with a necklace. This does come with a flexi disc though, which is cool.
So yeah guys, and if you guys enjoyed our video, me and McNair's video, please check out McNair's channel, McNair Music. He posts everything music, live performances, collection videos, you name it, unboxings, everything. I really do love his channel, and yeah, you know, please check out or even subscribe to McNair Music. It would appreciate him so much. And Jen, if you guys enjoyed this video, well, our video, please like, you know what, not on my videos but on McNair's channel, you know, please on those videos, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in another video. Peace.